Hello one and all, this is Nerdcraft here, bringing you game number 3 out of this best of 5 series here, spawning on the western position of GSL Daybreak is going to be our red Zerg player, mTwDimaga, who is struggling a little bit in this series, surprisingly enough. You know, the big powerhouse Dimaga is being put down a couple of notches by his blue Protoss Terran here, spawning on the eastern position, RoXKISPomi, who just... I think I'm becoming a fan of him. He's really freaking good. I didn't realize how good. I saw him in a tournament that I can't remember the name of the tournament. To save my life. But man, he's just impressing me with his micro and his creativeness and ideas that he comes up with the unit composition for the Protoss army. Like last game on Shakur's Plateau. If you haven't seen it, go see it now. I'm giving you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, on the last game on Shakur's Plateau, he started building up Blink Stalkers and got the War Prism in. He loaded up the sentries in it, loaded up the 4 sentries, went across, because it was cross positioned, he went across the, that little tunnel where the smiley face expansion is, and used the War Prism for sight to blink up and stop the 5th from being made, as well as destroy a majority of Dimaga's army. Because of those sentries were there, he was able to get such awesome force fields, and he had 7 gates, so he was able to warp in like none other. It was really freaking crazy. But on this map, GSL dual site, Dimaga is going to be going for a 15 hatch. I had to check to make sure there wasn't a spawning pool. That wouldn't have made sense actually if there was a spawning pool and a 15 hatch. Now there's the spawning pool, and I'm not... Oh, whoops, kind of slammed my elbow down on my desk. I'm not surprised that Dimaga chose this map at all, because Daybreak is a little infamous for being Zerg favored, and I can see why, because if you look here, there's all these really nice wide open corridors. There's just a very nice amount of routes to take to your opponent's base. Like you can go up here and take out the 3rd, which is really wide open, might I add. 1, 2, 3. This one's on a ramp, a pretty wide ramp too, and just these 2 are really, really wide open, so it can be pretty difficult to defend. And the Nexus is also extremely wide open. I think it's more wide open than Xel'Naga Caverns. But Pomi, he's going to take the risk. He's going to go Nexus first. He's probably feeling pretty confident right now. He's like, yeah, I've been able to beat you so far. I think he's actually been going... No, he went... What I do know is that he went Forge first, Nexus second on Tal'Darim Altar, but Shakur's Plateau, I missed it, so I'd have to go back and check it which I didn't do, because I just go, when I cast, it's bam, 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 okay, this video's done, and on to the next one. I'm also, in case you guys didn't notice, I'm also using my old technique of casting with Fraps and my video editing program. I just decided to go back to it because it kind of makes it a lot more manageable. The videos come out faster. What I used to do is I used to use XSplit. What I was doing as of recently, I was using XSplit, and then I put, then I would record all the games in one giant video, upload that to YouTube, make it so people couldn't see it, then use the YouTube video editor, which is a piece of garbage, by the way, and just, edit the videos out, name them, upload them, get them processed. But it's weird because, it takes a long time for the freaking videos to monetize, for the videos to be approved for monetization, which, I'm trying to make money off this. It's not like I'm coming in here for purely monetary reasons. This came a lot later after I was casting. I was given the opportunity to, get ad revenue from my videos. I'm like, whoa, wow, yeah, I'll take that, because if I start really getting a nice following, I could sit back and cast StarCraft 2 like Husky, J9, and Total Biscuit, things like that. HD and Pain User, Cat's Pajamas, Gosu, Doa, all of my heroes. These are a few of my favorite things. So yeah, this is making me sound bad actually, just saying, oh yeah, I'm in it for the money. No, it's just, I want to be able to help my parents pay for my college, because it's very expensive, and I plan to stay in college for quite a while, because I'm going to go get my doctorate in biology. Yeah, I know, right? I'll be Dr. Nerdcraft. Hopefully I can get it. So I want to make sure that my parents don't have a hard time, paying for so much college. I hate it that they pay for my college already, because it makes me feel like such a spoiled little brat. But enough about me. Back onto this game. Actually, I do want to say one more thing, since there's not that much going on in this game. Just third hatch, drone transfers, and roaches being made, as well as an evo chamber, which was just really funny. After I got done casting game number 2 of this series, I saw my phone was blinking saying, hey, you got an email kind of thing. I have it on silent so that way it won't disrupt the casting. Of course, you guys probably heard in game 1 my phone buzz and vibrate the entire desk. And in the Vile Illusion versus what was his name? Empire, I made the mistake of saying, it was game 1, I made the mistake of saying that turrets had AoE damage, which I'll be honest with you guys, I thought they did for quite a while, because I thought they were like Thor missiles, where it's just, you know, they got that 25% AoE around them. But the guy said, you know, it was my mistake, I know that's wrong. And he said that, and also on the video comments, there's this little debate about the ghost nerf, where, well, pretty much everyone's saying that, yeah, the ghosts need to be nerfed and stuff like that. And he said that the ghost nerf was stupid, and the ghosts are the only thing that help that keep Terran balanced in the late game TVZ, which I know Terran balanced, right? And then he said you should just change your name to Dumpstercraft because you said the missile turret has AoE. I'm like, Dumpstercraft? Really? The only good insult you could think of is Dumpstercraft? I actually told him, like, I think you probably should have used like Stupidcraft or Nerd Dumbass instead. I thought that would have been a better insult. I'm kind of cynical about that when people insult me. I'm just like, really? Come on, I'm sure you can come up with better ideas. And as we see the War Prism just finishing up, as the Overseer comes in, the Overseer's just like, oh, I see what you're doing there. And two sentries, and 4 Zealots being warped in here. So Dimaga, he's alert, he's well aware. He's like, oh, snap, gotta get going. Lair has been finished, as well as Infestation Pit on its way, just about to finish. So Dimaga going for fast infestors. I think he's just like, he's going to be using that War Prism again, I'm sure. So I'm going to have to make sure that I can get those good fungal growths off. And, oh man, great force fields there from Pomi. He's going to warp in now. It looks like his gates were on cooldown. 7 more roaches coming in. This is actually a really good push here from Pomi. That Immortal in the back, 6 kills, just ripping at those roaches. And the Zealots just handling the Zerglings like they're nothing, like they're like paper mache or something. Bad force field there, going to block off the Zealots from taking out those roaches, but at the same time, he did kind of save his Zealots. More sentries being warped in, as well as a single Zealot. Level 1 armor is just about to finish now. And looks like Dimaga is going to have to evacuate his 3rd, at least for the drones. It's just roaches. It's a nice little micro battle here of sentries, stalkers, and Immortal versus roaches, and these roaches again going to be cleaned up. They have level 1 missile, but this Terran or this Protoss army is 1-1, so they're going to be pretty hard to kill, especially that Immortal who's up to 12 kills right now. He returned to serve, and serve he is doing. And again, the roach is coming forward, just trying to pick off like Zealots, maybe a sentry or 2 before he can, before the force fields are able to react. But that time didn't exactly work. Going to bring his roaches down around here. Lost a handful of roaches in that little bout. Zealots are going to go down. There goes the last Zealot. What's going on in any bases? Nothing's going on, as we can see here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bases again. So it looks like this is almost the same exact build that Pomi's doing he did last game. But Dimaga, he seems to be ready for it. He did catch it. 15 kills now for that Immortal. He is a master Immortal. He's master of the Immortals. And just Stalkers being warped now. More Zealots. I think Pomi's getting a little start for gas. No, he actually has plenty of gas. The Immortal finally goes down after getting 16 kills. And now that real big backbone for Pomi's army is just gone. Dimaga the entire time has just been getting nothing but roaches. He's also getting pathogen glands as well as 4 infestors. They're about to finish right now, and Pomi's pretty dead committed to this. He's not going to go for his 3rd. He knows that it's really risky to keep a 3rd on this map because the Zerg will be able to easily swarm it. So I have to get this game done before I can, you know, I have to get this game done before I need to take a 3rd. And as we can see, Changeling's kind of in the fray. They're actually using to be blocked, which is pretty clever, and now they're just going to keep walking over there. More and more sentries being warped in. Looks like Pomi's just saving his gas up for sentries and then bringing in Zealots whenever he can. Up against the wall here. This is really good for Pomi. Good positioning there. Great force fields going down. Actually, no, they only separate 2 roaches from the army. They don't really cut it in half, but they aren't able to retreat, and all the Zealots are gone. And Zealots are what's really, kick the roaches. Great fungal growth going down here on all the sentries. All the sentries are gone now. Now it's just 3 Zealots and a handful of Stalkers, 4 Stalkers actually to be, no, 5 Stalkers to be precise, fighting this. And wow, Pomi was actually really able, he was able to trade really well in that matchup. If we look, there's been only 5 drone kills, so talk about awesome work there from Dimaga, or from Dimaga. Another Mortal Beam made right now, and Pomi is going to retreat back into his Warp Prism to save those Stalkers. He is now getting a Robo Base, so he's going to try and tech up to those Colossus, which I noticed Pomi kind of seems to favor in this matchup. In this matchup, he seems to favor Colossus play as opposed to the new style of Protoss play, which is not exactly favored for those Colossus. You kind of get you go in, you get a lot of gateways, you leave a lot of probes not mining your base. Come on, Pomi, that's annoying me. You get a lot of gateway units, very high Templar centric, you kind of like stay away, you shy away from Colossus. But Pomi, he's like, no, Colossus are freaking cool. I am going to use them, and this Warp Prism is going to be seen by the Xel'Naga Watchtower. Dimaga is going to bring some roaches in just to intercept the warm welcoming party. And Dimaga, he's going to be moving, Dimaga's moving up. Oh no! Oh, fungal growth going down on that Warp Prism. He's almost got taken out by the infested Terran, but no, luckily he was able to drop. The fungal growth did expire and was able to get out. No chain fungals there for Dimaga, it looks like. Spire's on its way. I'm just trying to look for it right now. There it is. Little buggers hiding from me. And the Colossus is on its way. First Colossus is already out, I believe. Yes, it is. And just relentless Warp Prism harass. He's trying to find that right angle that he can use to get it. This Overlord Ling is not going to see it this time. No, it's not. But he's kind of going towards the entire army of Dimaga, which is Roach, Ling, and Fest. Talk about pretty freaking scary army. Soon to have either Corruptors or Mutalisks, because he kind of wants to get rid of that Warp Prism, I feel. Second Colossus on its way now, or third Colossus on its way now. I can say, level 2 missile attacks just about to finish up for our Zerg player. I was trying to think if there was a way I could see if that changeling saw the Colossus. I don't think there is. And by the looks of the production tab, Dimaga didn't see it because he's not making Corruptors at all. And roaches can tank quite a bit of damage, but there's a lot of Lings in here. Level 1 Carapace just about to finish. There are no upgrades. Oh, there are upgrades for Pomi, but it looks like he's not going to try and get level 2 anything. The Colossus are revealed now, so instantly 11 Corruptors are being made. So if Pomi wants to try and do some damage, he's going to have to move now. It is 54 probes to 62 drones, and it's 1700 to 1800. That changeling, these changelings, I would not want to be a changeling of Dimaga's swarm. As you can see, Dimaga just swarming or flying ahead economically. The 11 Corruptors are about to hatch now, and the 4th being established for Dimaga. So Dimaga's essentially just sitting back and waiting. He's saying, "Come and attack me, I dare you. I know that you're only on 2 base, and if you get that 3rd, whatever. I'm a base ahead of you. I'm going to be able to easily use run bys for that." So this is exactly what Dimaga's doing. He's playing to quite a nice style. He's getting level 1 melee attack, and here's the engagement. The Corruptors are going forward. Apparently I can't use Control W. Using Corruption on those Colossus as well as Fungal Growth, going to be able to just easily eat through them. Not very good trade-off for Pomi at all. All the Lings were taken care of, but unfortunately it's just nothing but roaches against those Stalkers with Fungal Growth, and the GG is called. A lot of people leave the game, as we can say. Millennium Yo takes Sen. That's one of the take casters. I wonder if this was Mr. Bitter was there too, and Rotterdam. This must be from Home Story Cup. Rest in peace. Yeah, this has to be from Home Story Cup. That must be the tournament that I was thinking Pomi was. I could have sworn that was Feast. No, Feast was IEM Kiev. That's right. Yeah, this is Pomi. Okay, this is from the Home Story Cup then. Awesome. I thought I had those games, but Oh yeah, apparently I did have this. I thought I casted some games from Home Story, but apparently I didn't. Anyway, enough about my talking to myself. Oh god, my knuckles cracking. My name is Nerdcraft. Stick around for game number 2. Stick around for game number 4. The series is currently 2-1 with Pomi in the lead. Can Dimaga tie up the series? Is he going to be able to use this momentum to just tie up the series and maybe even win the series? Or is Pomi just going to kick him down in the face like he has been doing? And yeah, subscribe to my channel so that way you can easily find these games. You can watch them on the playlist and everything. You can also follow me on Twitter at nerd_craft. That just tells you when I'm going to be casting, what I'm casting, as well as when I go live on my live stream. So anyway, stick around for game number 4. I had my sign out just really down, then all of a sudden I just completely botched at this game. Ugh, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, stick around for game number 4. I'm sure it's going to be a great game. I'll see you then.